I'm your number one fan, and I'm always gonna be. When the music stops, I wanna feel you next to me. They're screaming that they love you, baby. Let them think they can. When those lights go out, I'm your number one fan.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Janessa Meets Winnipeg here on Shaw TV. You just heard a little bit of country singer Luke Reimer's song Number One Fan, which he is going to perform for us a little later in the show. So tell us, Luke, a little bit about the song and how you got the inspiration for it.
All right. Number One Fan was one of those songs that sometimes ideas just pop in your head, you're brainstorming. I think this one I started writing in my porch, in the back porch. And then I got together with a fellow songwriter, Brenton Thorvaldson, and we really developed that idea. I think the main message behind the song is that you can have everybody like you and it's all good to be popular and all that kind of thing. But what really matters is the people who are closest to you and having one person who's always going to stand by you.
Okay. Now, there is a lot of different types of country out there right now. Like you've got singers like Taylor Swift and Carrie Underwood who kind of do the pop country. What sort of genre do you write and sing in?
I listen to a lot of country, a lot of contemporary radio country, so I'm a big fan of Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, Taylor Swift, all those ones that you mentioned. I try to write in contemporary country kind of along the, I'd say like Hunter Hayes meets Josh Turner sort of thing. Trying to kind of mix that traditional sound but with contemporary lyrics and really kind of poppy sound.
Okay. Now, how long does it take you to write and kind of compose a song?
I wrote my first song when I was 12 years old, so it's gotten a little easier since then, but songs take a long time for me usually. I might get the main ideas down in about 20 minutes or half an hour, but then I go back and pick them apart, spend lots of nights in the back porch just writing and trying to make every word the best it can be, and hopefully you'll enjoy that on my final product.
So do you have any inspirations, like any musicians or any bands that you sort of take inspiration from when you're writing?
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of contemporary country, like I said. Like I love lots of Canadian artists too. Dean Brody's music, Chad Brownlee, Dallas Smith. All those people are real inspirations to me. I had the chance to open for Kira Isabella this summer at Hanover Egg Fair, and that was awesome meeting her too.
If you ever had the chance to collaborate with any singer, who would you pick?
That's a tough one. There's so many good ones. I'd be honored to work with any of them. But I'd say that Dean Brody is probably my inspiration when it comes to songwriting, just because of his heartfelt lyrics and in the way he can put them to music in a way that everybody can relate to and enjoys.
And where would you like to see yourself in the music industry?
I'd love to work in the music industry. I'd love to either work as a songwriter or preferably as an artist. It's a bit of a long shot. It's 1 in a million, but I'm going to keep working hard and see what happens from it.
Awesome. Now, you are releasing an EP later in the new year, actually. So where can your fans get a hold of that, or how can they find out about that?
Yes, we're releasing 6 songs. They're all ones that I've written or co-written, and they'll be available on iTunes and CD, and you'll be able to find out all the latest news from facebook.com/Luke Reimer Music or on Twitter @Luke Reimer Music.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Luke. We're going to get to hear Luke sing his song, Number One Fan, coming up right away.
Thanks, Janessa.
I've never seen a country girl move the way you do, rocking those red rubber boots like they were high heel shoes. From up here on the makeshift stage, I nearly miss a line of that same song I played for you a couple hundred times. 'Cause you make my heart beat so loud the bass drum fades away. As I reach down to touch your hand, you look at me and say that I'm your number one fan, and I'm always gonna be. When the music stops, I wanna feel you next to me. They're screaming that they love you, baby. Let them think they can. When those lights go out, I'm your number one fan. So So I help you up off the floor in your favorite dress. And no one even knows us here, so baby, let's pretend that you're a random pretty girl I picked out of the crowd. And this is just a sing-along and not a wedding vow. 'Cause what you told me way back then means more than anything. So take my mic and make my night and point at them and say that I'm your #1 fan, and I'm always gonna be. When the music stops, I wanna feel you next to me. They're screaming that they love you, baby. Let them think they can. When those lights go out, I'm your #1 fan. So pack it up, it's time to go. I can't wait to take you home. I don't need a party, just need to get you alone. Close the door and leave the boots. Fall asleep to this same tune. I've been meaning to tell you that I'm your #1 fan. Girl, I'm always gonna be. When the music stops, I wanna feel you next to me. I'd leave it all and lose it all just to be your man. Let those lights go out, I'm your #1 fan. Yeah, I'm your #1